Hello, and welcome to another episode of Smart Sex, Smart Love. I'm Dr. Joe Court, and today we're going to be talking about why straight men have sex with men. These men are not gay, these men are not bi, these men are straight. There's been a lot of pushback from bisexuals calling this bi erasure, biphobia, and I'm here to explain to you that it has nothing to do with bisexuality. It's not either biphobia or bi erasure. It's straight men having sex with men. These men come into my office and they report to me that they're not attracted to the men. They're attracted to the gay sex with the men. That's a very different situation. Bisexuals will say they're attracted to the men. They're turned on by men, and they're turned on by women, and they're turned on by gay sex, and they're turned on by straight sex. Straight men don't say that. Straight men say they're turned on by the sexual acts they can have with another man. They've been coming to my office for years, and I have 4 questions that I usually ask them that explain this, that help them distinguish this and differentiate themselves from gay men, from other bisexual men. The first question is, do they have any youthful noticing? As children and as teenagers, do they have memories of having crushes on other boys, being sexually turned on by other boys? I'm a gay guy. When I was a young Cub Scout, I was turned on by the other boys when we had to get naked and go into the pool. I remember that vividly. I remember the showers in 6th grade. I remember I had a crush on several boys. Straight men don't have any youthful noticing like that. 0. The second question I ask is, are they homophobic? Most gay men who are closeted and think they're straight won't even make it to my office. They're too homophobic. They have too much internalized homophobia. The straight men have no homophobia. They come to me and they'll even say, Dr. Court, make me gay if I'm gay. I don't think I am, but if that's what's happening here, help me come out. And there is no coming out for them. A lot of gay men push back on that because they say they thought they were straight too, and if they had come into my office, they would say, yep, I'm straight, and they would try to convince me of that. But I can tell the difference by talking with them and leading them with these questions, because there's a trajectory of coming out that gay men have that these straight men who have sex with men do not. The third question I ask is the beach test. When you're on the beach, are you attracted to men, women, both? For me as a gay guy, the women are in the way. I'm looking at the men. The straight men in my office will say, I'm looking at the women, I'm not looking at the men. And if I notice the men, I might want their body, I might like, something about their body, I want abs like him, but I don't want to have sex with him, I'm not turned on. The final question I ask is, who do you want to wake up next to? In other words, who do you want to come home to? These men will say women. Gay men will say men. Bisexual men might say one or the other or both. And so these are the 4 questions that I ask, and it's more complicated than this. I'm making a video here to just sort of illuminate this, and then I'm going to do a series of videos about why straight men have sex with men, at least the ones that come to my office. They're not all pathological. I'm a therapist, so a lot of the guys coming in are going to be talking about pathology driving why they're having sex with men. But there are plenty of men that never make it to a therapy room and have sex with men for non-pathological reasons, and they're still straight. And I hope to convince you of that. And I may not. And so then you can drop the video and say, you know what, I don't agree with this guy. But I'm here to help those men and the couples understand why men have sex with men, and it has nothing to do with their sexual orientation. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.